Right, so Minchikuo has given us some details on the iPhone SE 3, and well, it's pretty disappointing because it's basically gonna be the iPhone SE 2 we have today, but with 5G. Because people clearly want 5G with a phone that has a 1821 milliamp hour battery. That just sounds like a recipe for success. Of course, I'm kidding, so let's delve into why I'm a little disappointed. But first, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumors. And with that being said, let's just tuck in. Right, so why am I so disappointed? Well, this iPhone SE 3 is going to be identical to the iPhone SE 2, which is identical to the iPhone 8, which looks very similar to the iPhone 7, which looks very similar to the iPhone 6. Yes, a design that originally launched back in 2014 is gonna be launching with a new device in 2022. That's 8 years of the same exact design. That's absolutely ridiculous in a bad way. I mean, right now, compare the iPhone SE 2 to the competition, and you can understand why I am disappointed because we have Android phones under £200 with hole punch displays and designs that just look modern, whereas the iPhone SE continues to look like an ancient relic, and well, by the time the iPhone SE 3 launches, we could see smaller hole punches and maybe even under display cameras on some budget phones on the Android side. And so yes, again, why is Apple reusing this design? It's time we move on, and it's time the iPhone XR design is recycled for the SE. And yes, I know that some of you might say the target demographic for the SE won't care about the older design, but personally, when Apple's charging £400 for a new phone, they should be offering some sort of value, and I think the iPhone SE 3 at £400 is gonna be absolutely terrible value, especially when you have the iPhone SE 2 that could be cheaper, or of course older iPhones with modern designs like the iPhone XR and the iPhone 11. Anyways, let's now move on to 5G, and this I don't understand why the iPhone SE needs. Now yes, I know many carriers say 5G is the next big thing, but looking at the data, it seems not many people care about 5G, and I can understand why, because the speed differences between 4G and 5G in most conditions is pretty marginal, especially since a ton of countries have only adopted the low-band version of 5G. And so yes, coming back to my point, I don't think many are going to be getting this iPhone SE based on the fact it's getting 5G. I think it's a nice bonus that some might appreciate, but on the whole, I don't think many consumers will care, and so yes, I'm kind of surprised this is gonna be one of the main upgrades with the iPhone SE 3. Also, do remember that with the iPhone 12, a lot of us, including me, have seen battery drain when using 5G, and so imagine how bad the battery life would be on the iPhone SE with a 1821 mAh battery. That's gonna be pretty horrific, and I think a lot of consumers do care about battery life, and so yes, if 5G is gonna make battery life worse, I don't think many want that feature. I mean, the iPhone SE right now with 4G is pretty mediocre when it comes to the battery life, and so yes, I am genuinely worried about the battery life with this iPhone SE 3 when using 5G. I guess there is only one upgrade I approve of, and that is the A15. Apparently it should be on par with the M1, which is absolutely insane for a £400 phone, but then again, are you actually going to be utilizing this performance with a 4.7-inch phone that definitely won't last for ages when gaming? And so, yeah, it does kind of feel pointless, but at least software support will be very, very long. However, not gonna lie, do you really want to use a 4.7-inch phone into the 2030s? That would be a pretty painful experience, and so ultimately I'm hoping we do see a new iPhone XR based SE, and well, thankfully Minchi quotas say this should be happening in 2023, so yes, if you are in the market for a budget iPhone, I suggest you get the iPhone SE4 instead of the iPhone SE3, since obviously the XR based SE is going to be so much better. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but do remember that 5G could also increase the price, because we know with the iPhone 12 series, the regular iPhone 12 went up in price because of 5G, and so yes, Apple could be charging us more for a phone that looks near identical to the 2014 iPhone 6 with a feature that no one wants in the form of 5G. Yeah, that just makes absolutely zero sense. Now, if you do still want to buy the iPhone SE3 for some reason, quotas say we should see this in the first half of 2022, and so I think Apple might be holding a spring event, possibly covering the iPhone SE3, the iPad Air 5, and the new MacBook Air. So yeah, that's all the details on the iPhone SE3, but let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on this phone? Are you interested or not? Anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumors. Check out the video in the icon above about details regarding the Apple Watch Series 7. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya, peeps.